Ladies and gentlemen, teachers, parents, and students, welcome to Mr. Shu's lecture series on mathematics education. All of us have taken math classes, but take a moment to reflect. How many of you actually liked mathematics? And how many did not, perhaps even feared it? Most people would say, mathematics is difficult, abstract, tedious. It requires endless practice, and even then, mistakes are common. It can feel intimidating. In sharp contrast, among all school subjects, the one students tend to enjoy the most is physical education. Why? Because physical education has three defining features. Everyone can participate. Imperfection is normal. Coaches don't mark you with a glaring red cross. That makes you feel embarrassed. Participation itself feels like play. Through physical activity, students gain immediate experience and progress, which naturally brings joy. So here is the key question. Is it natural that sports bring joy while mathematics brings suffering? My answer is no. The real issue is this. What we are learning today is an alienated form of mathematics. What is mathematics originally? Physical education is called physical education, PE, education of the body. Then what is mathematics? Mathematics is also a form of education of the body, just of a different part. Sports engage the muscles and skeleton. Mathematics engages the brain. So mathematics is, in essence, brain education, BE. At its core, mathematics is a kind of intellectual sport. When you truly think, understand, and experience a moment of insight, that joy is no less than physical exercise, and often even deeper. So why has mathematics become what it is today? Two factors have led to its alienation: the purpose of learning mathematics and the process of teaching it. Over the past 200 years of industrial society, what was needed were skilled technicians, not lovers of wisdom. As a result, mathematics education was fragmented by experts and scholars into isolated pieces and modules, based on structural simplicity and internal connections within the discipline. Mathematics has regressed from a language for understanding the world to a collection of problem-solving procedures. Students have become executors of rules rather than thinkers who understand logic. Mathematics education has been transformed into a standardized, procedural form of technical training and problem-solving. Students are trained to search for standard answers within given models, like technical craftsmen. This is why students dislike mathematics, finding it abstract, complex, dull, and reliant on rote memorization and repetitive drills. After all this practice, students may become good at solving problems and passing exams, but not necessarily at understanding mathematics. Before the arrival of AI, this model was effective. It could produce, at scale, engineers, technicians, and professionals skilled in using data. But today, the world has changed. AI can now replace the problem-solving technician. If you do not understand the underlying logic of mathematics, the harder you work, the more you are mastering skills that are easily replaceable by AI. What Mr. Shu's lecture series aims to do is to bring mathematics learning back to the exploration and pursuit of its underlying logic. The goal is to cultivate students who possess genuine mathematical reasoning, individuals with intellectual depth. We want students to experience, in learning mathematics, the same joy and fulfillment found in physical education. Ultimately, the goal is for students to love mathematics, to love learning it, and to feel confident as individuals who understand its fundamental principles. This represents a paradigm shift in mathematics education. The goals, the methods, and even the classroom atmosphere are fundamentally different from what we are accustomed to. Yet it is not difficult, because in essence, it is a return. A return to the way mathematics was explored before the Industrial Revolution. A return to the original way human beings discovered mathematics. Once you become accustomed to it, it will feel natural and smooth. The greatest obstacle lies in letting go of old habits. This approach also brings several side effects. First, classroom management, especially in classes with struggling students and wide differences in ability, can be challenging for teachers. Second, the workload of grading is significantly reduced. Third, students tend to achieve excellent, even though this method does not focus on test preparation. Exam results. If you are interested, please stay tuned for the next lecture. Thank you.